Hey everyone, Adam here, and I am back finally with another reaction to Dreamcatcher. It has been a while on the channel that I've reacted to them, and I don't even know why, to be honest, because I really like them. But I've heard that this track, Odd Eye, is the kind of third track in the trilogy, the Dystopian trilogy, which I started on, so let's just finish it off. So yeah, I loved the other two tracks for very different reasons. I'm really excited to hear how Odd Eye is going to then continue this trilogy. So you know what? Let's just get straight into it. Here we go. This is Dreamcatcher and their song Odd Eye. One thing with Dreamcatcher is I never know what I'm going to expect to get. So it's just always exciting. But I've got the subtitles on as well, just so I can follow on with the lyrics. I mean, this artwork already.
모두가 바람 찬란한 이곳 셀 수 없이 슬픔을 흘린 후 조금씩 보이는 new world 경계선을 넘어선 그 공간 더 아름다운 풍경을 in my eyes 김방울 끝에 찾은 빛빛은 난또 마주쳐버린 희망 속의 light 더욱더 교묘해져만 mistake 빛으로 가려지는 sorrow 미소의 속에 방심하는 그 순간 숨은 비밀을 봐 all day 더 깊이 빠져들어봐봐
Love it!
Yeah, live it up. 무의미해, 벨버둥치네 같은 곳에 머문 듯해. 다시 끝없는 갈증을 낳는 채 신기를 쫓아도 거기엔 없는데 황홀한 찰나 완벽한 환상 현실을 가린 채 사라진 눈에 보이는 결말 마주쳐버린 희망 속의 light 더욱더 교묘해져 my mistake 빛으로 가려지는 sorrow 미소의 속에 방심하는 그 순간 숨은 비밀을 봐
The artworks.
조금씩 사라져가는 걸멈 나를 따라만 오는 줄 알았던 그림자를 따라가는 듯이 바꾸지 못하는 운명 속에 희망은 더 사라져가 근데 눈을 가려 all day 더 깊이 빠져들어 so dark 다 그럴듯한 거짓말 달콤함에 가르쳐
Oh man, I never ever want their music to stop. Whenever I listen to it, it's so catchy. You just get into it so much. It just invokes all of the feelings in me that I just love in music. You know, it just gets you going. It just draws you in so much. That's what I love about Dreamcatcher's music. Every time I hear them, I'm just surprised again by another level of them. And I know I say that with a few artists, but with these guys in particular, it's just their sound, like how they dip into different genres every single time. It's just brilliant, and it never ever feels at odd with one another. It never feels like, all right, this is this section, this is this section. They blend it all together really well, and I love that about Dreamcatcher. So I have to admit, I was reading the lyrics to start with, but then I just thought I'm missing too much of this incredible music video, so I really need to kind of just go between. But I mean, visually, it's just a pleasure to watch. It's like pieces of art. Like, you could literally pause the video at any point, and what you see there, you could just grab a still and you could have that, you know, as a picture on your wall. It's just, I mean, this tree, the imagery of this tree here that we've got at the end, that tree we've seen throughout this trilogy of songs, which I love that. I love when artists do that, when they honor, you know, something that they've started with one song, and it might just be like a symbol, like a tree here, or it might be like a certain story that they're continuing with new music or another theme or something. I've mentioned before that one of my favorite bands, Epica, do that really well, where on their albums they have had like a trilogy of songs together, but then the other kind of, you know, to make it into a 6-part, they then put another 3 songs on a next album, and they've always got like part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I love that about them, how they're continuing that story through these songs over different albums. It reminds me of this, what Dreamcatcher are doing here, when they've got like, I believe they've got like a 6-part series as well with songs, but with this as well, like, you know, this is a trilogy. It feels coherent. It feels like, you know, it's a solid set. I can see visually how they all link. You know, the artwork is very, very similar, kind of that neon style, but with this big tree imagery and, you know, all of like the girls dancing together in the middle. It's incredible. It's so visually impressive to watch. I love watching it, and just them getting down with themselves. It's incredible. But this song, I mean, I have to say, the little bits of the, you know, the lyrics that I did pick up, it seems like, you know, there's an overall theme there of not as all what it seems, you know, like talking about, you know, maybe kind of misreading a situation, misreading body language, misreading, like, you know, the way somebody looks at you. I got little bits of that. I do need to go back, to be honest, and reread the lyrics again without watching this incredible artwork, just to pick up on, you know, the kind of the main aspect behind the song. But overall, another solid song from Dreamcatcher. I mean, the performances, perfect, like absolutely on point, bringing energy, bringing life, bringing power to the song. That's what you expect from Dreamcatcher, and that's what you get every time with these women. They are incredible. So we've got a really interesting mixture of different genres in this song alone. So I mean, we had kind of like a I don't know, like a bit of like a new metal-ish, it sounded like a little bit of dubstep as well. We've got like that, you know, that build up and then that drop. We had a little bit of rap in the middle as well, which is quite interesting. But yeah, you know what, again, all of them, the way the song is written and the way the song is constructed, as I said earlier on, it feels organic and natural, the way how they all blend into one another. It reminds me like a little smidge of, you know, like when Linkin Park had like, you know, the new metal sound, and then they, you know, had rap as well with Mike Shinoda, and then they just merged that together really well. And like even their newer music brings in all sorts of different genres as well. It reminds me a little bit of that in terms of, you know, just how they are able to blend and go between different genres and just still make a coherent song and piece of music. I mean, wow, this is a banger. This is an absolute banger. And again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these 3 songs together on my phone as like a trilogy and just listen to them again, because, you know, I loved the other 2 songs, and I know that a lot of people have asked me for Deja Vu. Believe me, that one will be coming, but I just wanted to finish off the trilogy first and then kind of focus on that other music, maybe start the 6-part as well, who knows. But yes, I want to say a big thank you to all of you Dreamcatcher fans who have been pushing for me to return back to this band. Thank you, because here we are, and what a banger to come back to. But if you have any other suggestions by Dreamcatcher, you know what to do by now. Please leave them in the comments down below. As you know, I read every single comment. I reply to as many as I possibly can, and I always appreciate when you guys take the time to comment, so thank you so much. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and please come and subscribe to the channel if you don't already. And make sure you hit that bell icon as well. It's the fastest way to get new notifications of when a brand new video like this drops. All of my social media is just up here in the corner. This is my Twitter and my Instagram. Please come and give me a follow on those channels as well. I have Discord links just down below if you want to jump in there and join in the conversation about, you know, Dreamcatchers or any other artists that I react to on the channel, or any of the music that you enjoy. Just jump in the conversation. The links are just down below. I do have a PO box address as well, so the details of that are also just down below. Again, people have been asking for that, so yeah, that is just down below now. And if you haven't seen already, I have started a brand new podcast with my friend Tom, where we look back on TV shows. It's called Last Week On. So we look back on TV shows that we both enjoy, and we go through them thoroughly episode by episode. So yeah, you'll see the videos for that as well. They'll start popping up on the channel. So if you are into Invincible, the TV show on Amazon Prime, which is what we're covering right now, then make sure you check that out as well and leave us a comment on there. So thank you again, everybody, for pushing this. I cannot wait to hear more Dreamcatcher, as always. But until next time, take care.